What is going on, guys? My name is Cybo the Soul here, and today's daily video is about, you know what it is. It's about that April update, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, I get my time for me to do what I have to do. Now I have the time, but since I'm in a relationship now, I'm kind of dealing with that at some point. But right now you're seeing some gameplay of me playing Rift. I'm not that actually pretty good. I wasn't trying. What I was trying to do is basically what I was trying to do is that I was trying to figure things out, like how am I like gonna space this out and all that stuff. Anyways, moving on. Let's go on to the previous updates. Let's go to the updates that are going to be coming into the April update, starting with the first one with revive changes. Guardians, you know how you teammates have light beyond nemesis and that other person does not have it. They made a quick fix to that. With the release of the Trials of Osiris remap on April 15, 2 seconds have been added to the revive timer. This means when you go down on a round, it will take 7 seconds instead of 5 seconds for a teammate to revive you. Should you die a second time, it will take 14 seconds to be revived, and the third time, 21 seconds, and so on. So, currently, right now what we have the fast res by basically like running and sprinting. Attention Guardians. That will not be working anymore, sadly. I'm kind of disappointed about that, but it's a good thing for trials, so you don't have to be going around and running in res and all that stuff. But yeah, moving on to the next one. Rewards and Iron Banner, they've been increasing now. I've seen drops been happening with my team. I haven't played Iron Banner or streamed lately, but I'm trying to pick up that schedule once again because all this stuff has been happening. But in the Iron Banner, Bungie has removed legendary engrams in lieu of Iron Banner specific drops. The team wanted to make it about rank 3 and 5 packages. There will be guaranteed artifact and ghost drops starting off at 320 with rank 3 packages. Rank 5 packages will contain 335 light drops. You hear that, everyone? Iron Banner will be giving out 335 light guaranteed and an artifact. So we wanted to discuss about that. There will always be ways for players to get a 335 drop outside of an Iron Banner. If players take a part in Trials of Osiris weekly, they can acquire 335. There will even be a treasure chest on Mercy with a 335 armor and weapons. Alright, so I'm kind of surprised about that one, that they're doing that. They're gonna increase the chances. But the most one that got me mostly interested, oh my god, for all of you trials players out there, if you guys have been struggling with that heavy ammo people, like with that people with those icebreakers switching to sidearms and all that stuff, well, that's the resolutions, folks. We are talking about this right now, and I'm serious. Special ammo will now come in much later during matches. It will spawn 3 minutes in the VIA crates, then spawn again 2 minutes later. This means less special ammo in the match, so players will need to choose their weapon wisely. Should a player swap from their sidearm, they will lose the special ammo and will need to find more. Heavy special ammo has been reduced across board in elimination as well as an entire game. A special crate drops in a higher PvE than PvP. Changes to heavy also have applied to make it feel the same no matter where you go in the Crucible. It will only spawn at 5-minute mark and it never comes back in elimination or trials. The first team to reach 3 wins will see a heavy show up, then after that it won't come back. So what they're talking about is basically like if you let's say if a teammate is trying to get some heavy at round 3 and you're not near, basically it's gonna tell you there's a timer that for special it's not gonna respawn anymore. So be wise, people. Be wise on the heavy ammo and special ammo. Because with this new update that's been coming in, all certain stuff, all the April update, the Prison of Elders, 335 new light. I'm kind of interested about that, but still doesn't get me in. But I'll give it a try. If I do alright, if the update goes well, I'll be doing a live stream so you guys, so I can play with my subscribers. I know you guys. Still that goal hasn't came in yet. 40 subscribers is like hasn't came in yet. I'm not asking for much, but all that I can do is that I'm doing all of this, guys. I'm doing all of this for all of you people, because you know that you guys are my people, and I've never had these kind of people before, because like back then, like there was no other difference. I'm saying this from my heart. You guys mean everything to me. You mean everything to me. What I've been doing, what I've been streaming. When you guys watch me live, when you guys watch me play Trials of Osiris, even though I get salty, one thing that mostly surprises me is me playing with my friends and with my fam, and that all means to you guys. Alright, moving on. As we mentioned, Bungie announced that Warlocks will be getting a buff for some reason. They said they were gonna nerf. I'm not sure. They said that they were gonna buff the Warlock melee for Voidwalker for some reason, and they said that they were gonna what do you call it? They were gonna buff Radiance, so basically we have a less chance of having Radiance activated. So, and then for Stormcaller, finally the best one we all been waiting for. Finally, guys, the duration of the Stormcaller will be decreased. You heard me, ladies and gentlemen. Decreased. By that decreased, by that what I'm talking about is what I'm saying is that from now on, Stormcallers will have a less chance of having their super a lot faster and wastes faster. That's a good thing, Bungie. I'm pretty proud of that. But moving on, as we mentioned in the opening of the report, sniper rifles have been given more attention than the most weapons. Folks engaged in PvP will notice using them as a medium-range tools will no longer work with the same. The goal was always for these rifles to be used as long-range weapons, so the zoom distance on the scopes have been pushed out a bit to shake it up. To shake up the sight lines and make the close range use more clumsy. What they're talking about there is that the LDR 5000, the 1000 yard K, the 1K, the long view, ambush, and short gaze, those are gonna be gone, and they said that they were gonna decrease the speed for snapshot. For all of you snapshot people that love to quick scope like that, that's gonna be gone. But for the long view, ambush, short gaze, that's gonna have more range on it. It's gonna have reduced stability, so you can have less recoil to it. Basically, like you're gonna have more. Moving on to the next section, for all of you people that love the Mighty Multitude. This is about exotics. We're talking about exotics right here. Changes to exotics are coming to the game, to Destiny. And while some will remain in the same year 1 offerings already available, some of the more popular weapons have been given so much needed attention. Let's get started with the first one. For instance, the Mighty Multitude exotic is the most popular weapon in PvP. When compared to other combat sandbox options, Bungie has removed high caliber rounds from the gun. Other than that, the weapon still plays and feels the same. So what they're saying is that they haven't done anything, but they just took out high caliber rounds. It's not a big deal or anything, but it doesn't seem like a bad idea or anything, to be honest. Moving on. The Series Regime, one of the auto rifles, will contain the spinning up option, but it will not kick in later after 4 shots. Those who choose the focus perk option will notice a range buff, and the range boosted value can be maxed out. So what they're saying is that they're gonna max out the stability once again, just like in year 1, like when we had that focus fire and that stability, mad stability is like max. So they're gonna bring that back. That's a good thing that I'm kind of proud about. Moving on to the next exotic, the Hawk Moon has now increased range, general accuracy is better, and the only change that made to the Quillem's Terminus was the ability to hold less bullets. Yes, you heard me, guys. Quillem's Terminus, Herald Quillem's Terminus, or whichever, however you want to call it, they're gonna have a possible less ammo, and they're gonna have a faster reload speed in the King's Fall raid when the April update comes out. Now, moving to the worst one of my worst ones. This one like brought me down, and I'm just like, oh man. For all of you people that use the last word, damage doled out by the last word was been taken down while using the last word perk. It is still a 3-shot kill machine, alright, with aim assist. So this weapon is still a valuable option to choose from in your arsenal. It's still good, but they just they didn't change anything, but they just did the nerf damage to it. That's all they did. It's still a 3-shot no matter what. But moving on to the next weapon, Telestone now sports smarter projectiles. Before, they were not recognizing player factions and would vanish when friends ran into players' line of fire. Now the projectiles attach to aims, which means your teammate will blow up. They won't die though. They're technically not gonna die. For all of you people that love using the doctrine of passing, this, for all of you Trials players out there, if y'all are new, this is some good news for you if you're watching this. What I want to talk about is the doctrine of passing. The doctrine of passing is one of the best Trials of Osiris weapons that has ever been created in Trials of Osiris history. But this is a big change. The doctrine of passing will now put out less damage, but if you get a bead, you are still able to melt the other player rather quickly. When outrange or trying to engage multiple targets, it will become less dominant weapon, but it's still effective. Alright, so what they were talking about there is that they were explaining that Doctrine is still going to be good, but now you can't multiply, like kill 3 players at once, like in one magazine. Like, you're basically going to be taking out 2 players at once in each magazine. So that's what they're saying. Moving on to the next one is Thorn. For all you Thorn people out there, Thorn is still a year 1 weapon. We all know that. And we had its dot damage minimized. Each pulse will do minimum in PvP, and duration no longer does 4 but 6 pulses and has less intense shot. Bungie said it is trying to preserve the same feeling when you use the weapon while making it suck less when another player uses it on you. Basically what they're talking about is that a lot of people have been using Thorn just to be a little scrub, just to be like teabagging 9-year-old, doing all that stuff, but we all hate those kind of people. You know that. We all hate that. But yeah, what I wanted to discuss about is they already decreased the damage, so now all that's left is just the pulse. What they basically did, they could decrease the pulse damage, so instead of a 6, it's a 4, like boom boom, like you'll be burning. Moving on to the next one. Icebreaker is still a year 1 weapon, but the team has to address the issue where players could charge special ammo. This is the one that I was talking about, folks. I was talking about the special ammo. If you guys are pretty interested in that one, players could charge special ammo and then swap to another weapon to let the special ammo persist. Apparently, some players are using the special ammo in Icebreaker were intentionally jumping off the ledge and dying in order to respawn with the special ammo intact. Not anymore. Now players will lose ammo if they die. So don't do it on purpose. Its exotic behavior remains the same. So the exotic behavior still remains the same. Basically, which means that you can still use it, but they just decreased the time for the Icebreaker for it to recharge its ammo. So anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to discuss with you guys about the April update, how I'm pretty hyped about it. I'm not pretty hyped about it, but I'm thinking you Guardians are pretty hyped about it. But I I never got to tell you this, guys, but everything's been going well, fine for me. I haven't been posting lately. Okay, I cut it off right here, tier, but yeah, I got kind of cut off here for a moment. I just want to give you guys an update. I've never told anyone this. My life has been going well. I have a relationship now. Everything's been going fine. I have the love of my life. I'm still gonna be a year 1 player. I'm always gonna be playing Destiny. Destiny is always gonna be my #1 game. It's always been there for me, no matter what. So, no matter whatever happens, I'm still gonna be playing Destiny, and I'm gonna be playing this game because of you guys. You guys support me. I support you back. You support me, everything I got, I support you back. You come in my streams, I'll produce you. You come into my commentary, I'll introduce you. If you come in to my game, I will sponsor you. On stream, on Twitch, on YouTube, wherever. You guys are the best. I really appreciate you guys there. Peace out till next time. Peace. Wait, yeah. Well, Destiny has been going well so far. I still like this game. It's been my favorite. Nothing's been bad, but it's always gonna be my favorite, even though I hate it, to be honest. But it's still gonna be my favorite, no matter what. But if you guys ever want to add me, there should be a red little name right there. It should say there. See right there, and it's in the corner. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna take out. All right. Peace out till the next time. Peace.
The spark is available. Enemy has the spark. Enemy runner approaching the rift. Enemy runner is down. Charging the spark.